There is Alexander Довнар, preparing for a bout after being in action yesterday. Second bout of Kельце 2021. Shabirjan Akkalukov was also in action yesterday, prevailing on a third round stoppage. Dmitry Lazarev from Ukraine is the referee. Now, Alexander Довнар was involved in a very close affair. He won on a 4-1 split, but the scorecards 29-28 across the board. That's how tight it was, prevailing over the man from Turkey, Mehmet Aydemir. Sабиржан Аккалуков producing a third round stoppage from Vasily Blasco of Spain.
No low blow. Listen to me, okay? Good luck.
Round one.
So we're underway then in the 64-kilogram light welterweight division. It's between boxers from Belarus and Kazakhstan. The man wearing red is Alexander Довнар of Belarus, 18 years of age, competing in his second contest, having prevailed on a 4-1 split to progress to this point yesterday. The towering figure, wearing blue and operating out of the southpaw stance, is Sабиржан Аккалуков, national youth champion of Kazakhstan at 64 kilograms. Possesses terrific variety out of that southpaw stance. Довнар just spoken to about ensuring he doesn't deliver shots around the back of the tall southpaw. Looking for that right hand, Довнар, and he possesses a good backhand out of that orthodox stance. So you see him shooting it once again. Nice straight shot through the middle, landed by Akkalukov. Akkalukov just uncoiling a looping right hand around the corner. Didn't fully commit to the shot. Exchange on the inside sees Довнар land a left hand. Flicking left crosses through the defenses of Довнар from Akkalukov. Hand down by his kneecap now as he tries to whip in a left hand to the body. Looks for the same shot once again. So both boxers remaining in the pocket. Left uppercut not too far away. The second one did get through from Akkalukov. And the uppercut, an effective punch, of course, against an opponent who is shorter and trying to get into short and mid-range. So Akkalukov looking to bring that one into the mix with 2 minutes gone in the opening round. Both boxers have been spoken to about holding and roughhouse tactics. Left hook on the inside landed by Довнар. Here's a left uppercut on the inside from Akkalukov. Trying to go downstairs with the left hand to the body, but only found a forearm as the two boxers exchange single shots upstairs. So Довнар moving backwards to avoid the straights coming out. Now trying to employ some head movement and work his way in is the man in red. Nice left cross from Akkalukov. Left hook wasn't too far away from Довнар. 10-second clapper, closing seconds of the opening round. It's a low blow, I think, from Akkalukov. And that concludes the first 3 minutes. Some of the action from that first round.
Одна атака, вторая, подверни ногу, проигрываешь, станешь вот сюда, проиграл, вот тебя расстреливает, живот бьет. А ты хоть передний показал, правый живот, правый крой, тройка, тройка, бой.
Seconds out, please.
Надо прибавлять.
Round 2.
Into the second round then. Довнар out quickly, meeting Akkalukov at center ring. Now the taller southpaw in blue looking to establish that range once again. Bending and weaving in front of his man, just trying to present an open target, the mirage of an open target, but he possesses such tremendous reach that Довнар is going to have to do as he did there and close the distance on quick feet. Looking for that sneaky right uppercut once again. He didn't find a range, but the arcing left hand over the top was a grazing shot from Akkalukov. There's looking for the uppercut from the left flank. Довнар spoken to about punching in correctly. Довнар trying to get busy, trying to find a range with that left hand, but Akkalukov, very dynamic boxer indeed. He now looking to dominate center ring, lands with a right jab and then a flicking, slapping right hand around the corner. Came from the wrist more than anything else. Oh, that's a body shot dug in from Akkalukov. I wondered for a moment whether it was low. Akkalukov moving off to his right, away from the backhand of the man in red. Довнар, again, it's single shot attacks being launched by Довнар. And maybe he's got to come forward in waves and try and keep the pressure on the taller boxer. See what he's like on the back foot. See if you begin to crowd him at short and mid-range, how he copes then. But right now, when he's in the space of the ring and able to move freely left and right, he's very difficult to catch cleanly, such is the extent of his reach and range. Right there, running to a left hand, then brings it back upstairs with a right jab, Akkalukov, using his attributes very well indeed. Not afraid to throw bent arm punches either. Concede a bit of reach and range. Whip that left hand into the body with the palms turned upwards. There's a cluster of straight shot success for Довнар. Didn't really have any pop on the punches, but they were scoring shots. Nice defense with the gloves from Довнар to repel those punches coming in his direction. Well, Довнар has never stopped trying to close the distance and find success in this second round. Just not sure how successful he has been in that regard. 2 rounds in the book.
Не работаешь в середине, понимаешь? А вблизи зачем ты ему за полу? Первый раунд предупреждение сейчас получишь. Не работаешь, понимаешь? Ты ждешь, чтобы все дистанции расстреливать. А вблизи раз ни разу с живота не начал. С головы справа. Левый показывай постоянно. Правый, левый, правый. И все время вот нога твоя. За это ты успешно заходишь.
Тык сюда, лавтровер полдарный.
Ну хоть раз делаешь с уклона, раз, уклон, туда.
Seconds out.
Давай, прибавляй.
Round 3.
So can the man in red do something different here in the third round? He's in the contest, but I don't think he's ever been close to winning the completed round so far. Hasn't been able to make Akkalukov uncomfortable. Akkalukov knows that he's in a contest. He knows that he's in a bout. He's just been able to do things on terms that he is dictating. There's a solid left hand landed by Довнар, and again after he goes downstairs with a right hand to the body, and he's had success with that combination on 3 occasions in the previous 10 seconds or so. So will he be able to continue to find success? Will Akkalukov make the adjustment as he lands with a flashing right uppercut and then a left cross through the middle? He's been looking for that uppercut all contest long, has the taller man wearing blue, and he finally found a home for it. Onto the front foot now, looking to back up Довнар. And again, that's an example of the competitiveness that these teenage boxers are demonstrating. Akkalukov aware that he'd just been on the wrong end of a strong portion of the round for Довнар. So what does he do? He says, okay, you've had your turn. I'll match you and try to raise you. Comes back with his own. These aren't skills contests. These are competitive bouts. With a place in the quarterfinals, the prize that awaits the victor. Solid left cross landed once again from Akkalukov. And Довнар only had success with that body-head combination earlier on in the round, but again, there's just not enough work coming at a high enough tempo to get him ahead on the cards. He's taken another solid left cross that caused him just to lose his balance a little bit. Akkalukov lands another left hand as Довнар trying to get himself into his own punching range. Then he changes the angle on it by cocking the elbow up high. Akkalukov in complete control here through this portion of the third and final round. And Довнар is finding this very difficult indeed. There's a nice left hand which causes Akkalukov's head to swivel. But again, it's a case of one and done for the man in red. Not able to sustain it at all, and that is what he is needed. And you have to give credit to Akkalukov for that, because every time he has endured a difficult portion of the round, he has come straight back and orchestrated things on his terms once again. See him on the front foot once more. 10-second clapper sounds, and Довнар, well again, continued to compete right until the very end. But it will be Akkalukov who progresses to the last 8 of the men's 64-kilogram light welterweight tournament. Some of the action from that third round.
Ladies and gentlemen, winner by unanimous decision is the boxer from the blue corner, Sabirjan Akkalov, Kazakhstan.
So Sabirjan Akkalukov, a unanimous points decision victory over Alexander Довнар of Belarus. Orchestrated that very well indeed, and he goes through to the quarterfinals. Довнар never stopped competing. His tournament comes to an end after 2 contests.